Hey, my peoples. I'm up in the South Bronx. I know I look crazy. We've been petitioning all day, but I just had to make it up here because, I wrote several posts on how I feel, and I'm a mother. So when I came home and my child was 13, told me the story with her best friend, I was deeply affected. And I do know that I am running, but hey, it is what it is. I'm up, I'm tired, but I do keep my word. And when something troubles my soul, I make an effort to address it, because I do believe as people we need to not only talk the talk and, say we're sorry and all that other stuff, but I believe that we need to walk the walk. And I feel that this child was murdered in the most horrific of ways. And since finding out, it has definitely troubled my soul. I'm on the hustle, I'm on the bustle. I'm the new candidate that's running. But regardless of that, even from being up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't have cared. Because like I said, when I came in and my child told me this story, I was completely devastated. So we had a really great friend who knew that we were running around all day. And he kept his word, and he came and he picked me and my Ada. And we are now here in the South Bronx, where a lot of people, I'm sure, know at one point in time, I lived in the South Bronx. I'm a Queens girl all the way, but I lived in the Boogie Down. And I have kids, and this child was one of all of us. And it was a case of mistaken identity, because a lot of things are going on with these young people that we don't know about nowadays. That's why we got to pay attention to our children, because it's coming to light that this was all done over a tape that was made with a young girl. And it is deeply disturbing, because this child had nothing to do with it, and he was slaughtered like a sacrificial lamb. He was dragged out of the store, okay? And he was treated like cattle. And that's disgusting, because it could have been your child, it could have been my child, it could have been any one of our child. It is our child, and it's an innocent child. So I would hope that a lot of other people out here would take time to leave their platforms, their lives, and just come up, and light a candle. Because it does soothe your soul, because I know that all day, since yesterday evening when my child Alani told me this, my soul has been on fire. And this is an outcry for justice, because you know what, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a woman, but if I saw somebody dragging a child out my store like that, you better believe, I'm not saying I'm the bravest woman in the world, because I'm not, but you better believe I would have picked up some cans. I would have did something to distract them for what they was doing. But I would have never just stood there. And I do feel that the owners of this establishment should be charged with obstruction of justice, because it was a child. And when they saw it go into action, somebody should have done something. I don't care what it was. If you would have picked up a can of yams and just threw it in the air or something, just to ignite fear and confuse people, there was something that could have been done, and it wasn't. So I feel that they should be charged with obstruction of justice. And I feel that this whole building should be shut down, and it should be turned into a youth center in this child's name, to educate these children out here and to help them through their pain and suffering. Because believe me, they are out here. Kids need us as mentors. We need to open up the floodgates. We need to bring on new faces in these offices. We need to bring our children with them, so that they can see that they can make a difference, okay, and make an impact in this world. Because I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of young bucks out here right now, and their hearts is bleeding, just like mine is. Because you know what? To me, Justice for Junior, this was my child. This child belongs to all of us. Let this be witness, okay, when you bear false witness on somebody's child. Because it could be yours, it could be mine, it could be, and excuse my emotions, but I'm very emotional. Because if you walked in the door and your daughter said, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, oh my God, oh mommy, did you hear what happened?" And anyone that knows my child knows my child is drop dead gorgeous, God bless her soul. But that didn't mean nothing. My child was distraught and disturbed. And she said, "Mommy, mommy, justice for Junior." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "You didn't see the news?" Let me tell you something. I turned that on because it disturbed my daughter. Although I knew I had to focus on doing what I'm supposed to be doing so we could change things, because I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of elected officials saying they're going to do something, and I don't see no change. But this is my change, okay? And I have kids, so I'm going to show my daughter that I'm that brave woman. And I'm up here at nighttime, and I'm with these people, and I'm praying, because this hurts. And I advise everybody, look into your hearts, look into your wallets. Do something, give something. I don't care what it is. Just do something, because remember, this could have been your child. And it was your child, because it's God's child, and he did not deserve this. I'm gonna show you a look around.
Why she took it for?
See, now this is what you call humanity, because there are other people out here that came from distant places just to light a candle. This is very painful. I really hope that we can impose legislator and bills so that we could change this, because we need to get to the root of what transpired. We need to get to the root of why any tape was made and any tape was on air. We do have these new laws where certain things aren't supposed to be in effect. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they did say it was surrounded by minors. So there's a lot behind this, but we need to get to the root so we can solve this. And the people that did this, yes, they do deserve to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because this was deplorable. Now, I'm just going to get off because I'm going to spend my time with the people for a few minutes, because my ride is here and I have to go. But peace be with you, and peace be with Junior. Amen.